நல்லா இருப்போம் எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருப்போம். நான் உங்க சந்தோஷ். RCB is winning their first IPL trophy. I hope. I put this video on May 28th. I stress the word hope. Please, RCB fans having that four-letter word hope for about 15 years now, and is that most important word. Before that, hope would be the key. Should we hope or shouldn't we hope? That is the key, I believe. Because we have seen this, RCB can play a blinder of a game one day, and the other day they can be business as usual for RCB, which is like losing it and breaking millions of hearts, and that's going to be very tough. uh, Nevertheless, it's a very good game. uh, it's a very good win, 112 runs. Wow, that's great, and that has boosted up their net run rate as well. I don't see net run rate anymore an issue. Maybe to be that 1 and 2. Otherwise, they literally have to win the three in 3 out of 3, which is one is done, which is next is 2 out of 2, and there is a possibility of even pushing someone down like an MI, even like GT if it loses next game, and the next after that it is GT versus RR, I mean RCB, and that's going to be even more crazy. So literally every game from here on would be like quarterfinals, pre-quarters, and semis. So that's how it's going to be for every team, almost like every team. So next game that is going to happen between CSK and KKR, and that's again for KKR. That's going to be a cracker of the game because they need to win it. Otherwise, it's all out for them. It's gone for them. And eventually, I guess currently two teams kind of fall out, or including you say you put RR as well. I guess three teams are out. RR, I don't know why. I mean, this impact player rule, I strongly felt never worked for RR. Is what I strongly felt. They never had the right movement, right impact player coming in, unless and otherwise. When Jurel came in and whacked, and then he became the direct player itself. I mean, main player. Rather than impact player, he became the part of 11. And after that, the problem, see, uh, if you take GT, if you take RR, it is the same stuff. Both the teams play with five good bowlers, right? Five good impact bowlers, I would say. Bowlers who could make impact, bowlers who could get wicket, and then the rest is with the batsmen. Key to success even last year for both the teams was that they had solid good five bowlers. Take it Trent Bolt, make it Trent Bolt, Sandeep Sharma, Ashwin, and Chahal, and they had one, maybe another person in Prasidh Krishna last year, and this year they that one was always missing, and they somewhere kept finding it from Holder, from Asif. At times Zampa came in, maybe Zampa came in because in place of Bolt. So that one was key, but more than that one, the major problem here, I would say, was their batting lineup. Because, see, if you take a GT, GT had same kind of a setup where they have Shami, where then comes Shahid, I mean sorry, Rashid, and then Noor and Mohit Sharma in between, and Hardik Pandya himself. So what happened? They do go with the bowlers, the important five bowlers or four bowlers, in which Rashid can still bat. We all saw what happened in MI match. But the key here is their batsman was winning their games. Winning those crucial moments. They were putting up their hand and said, you know what, I'm going to perform today. So that was happening in RR. Say first 5 6 games. In fact, first 7 games, 5 win by RR. They were at pretty comfortable top position, and from there the next almost 6 games they have just won one game, that which is very very bad, because that again clearly shows, even though you have someone like an SSV Jaiswal at second position in the orange cap, there is nobody else. Butler isn't having the best of the tournament. Samson is not having the best of the tournament, and for them it is only the top three. That is the problem there. If you take a GT, there are games which even Tuatia has won them. Vijay Shankar has won them, coming at 4-5. David Miller maybe not have won, but yes, he had played a couple of innings. So it is not just about top three. If you still are playing T20 with just the top three, then it's not gonna happen. You see, Punjab Kings, whatever they're called as, they are making it really well. I mean, they with that added key player of Jitesh Sharma. I mean, they are playing really really well. Is what I believe. Take it CSK at 8 comes in Dhoni, because with that strength they could just go all out from the ball one. uh, Similarly, if you take RCB's, get is the vice versa, right? So the top three, even if the all three, one of those three are not there in the 15 to 6 20th over, their scores are less. 5 overs maximum they score is 35, 30, 40. That is where they lose the impact. So it is important to have that bottom three as well. Dinesh Karthik is not having one game, a tournament like what he had last year, which we all knew it was coming, because last year it was something else for him. Expecting that to be happening this year was the biggest mistake of RCB's management team. I felt they should have gone a little longer with maybe someone like Suyash Prabhudesai. We need to see that someone who could play behind the wicket. These things are very important these days, because it's important as much as how you can clear in front of the wicket. It is also becoming important that you hit and clear behind the wicket as well. I again with RCB's innings, I strongly feel Kohli is continuously doing one mistake of stepping down the fast bowlers. I don't know why he continues to do that, but rather stepping down, I would still say back a little leg side, and then get the offside back, and maybe something chipping over the covers, chipping over the point would something, even if it comes in a good arc, he can still clear it over the mid on or mid off. So that is something that he could do along with the stepping down, because more and more he's stepping down, the chances of more and more he's getting out is more, uh, because the pace of the wickets are getting changed, because it is not April, it is end of May now. I'm in middle of May, and as it goes beyond mid of May, you could see in India with the summer, the pace of the pitch will change, and most importantly, all the fast bowlers are now have seen enough data points to see where does Kohli hits. They clearly understand Kohli is taking over the fast bowlers in the power play, and where has he got runs, he steps down, he hits. So now the bowlers are very much aware. Either they go for a knuckle or a slower ball, or they keep it away from Kohli, like how Barentov had done. I would rather prefer, definitely these are not the balls that is gonna hit your stumps, right? So eventually just step away from the wicket, maybe a little leg side, just take that step towards leg stump, and then you free your arms, and then maybe over covers, over point, over mid on mid off. Even if something is into his body, he would still have time to whack it down square. So that is something I'm not sure why it has not been told. I'm sure data points would be there for Kohli as well, to look at where is he going wrong, or what is that something, a little change that he can do in order to make the bowler confused as well. I mean, if Kohli starts playing that, and then the bowler will be in more worry, because they know that he will step out, and at the same time he is moving away and playing, and then we always know that Kohli can, come into offside and then flick as well. So if that is happening, and then I see a different Kohli coming up the next three games. Hopefully, again, RCB's fan, I keep saying it. We all hope they are making it. I hope they doesn't, fall again, because it's quite obvious for RCB's fan to have and to keep that hope raised, and then all of a sudden it goes down. So I'm pretty sure here. I mean, I was pretty sure for this game, because one, RR has always been a team that RCB somehow manages to win no matter what. We have always had some good easy wins with RR, and eventually a day game. So this year, I guess four day games we have played, and all four we have won. Again, touchwood. The next few games is gonna be very, very, very crazy, and one against SRH and one against GT, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Then that too is gonna be great. So SRH is in Hyderabad, I guess, where Kohli has greatest of his records, if I'm not wrong, in Hyderabad. And then GT, that game is gonna be crazy, and that is gonna happen in Chinnasamy. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We'll have a good tournament maybe after that. Even a top two is a possibility now. How are you saying top two? Yes, there is a possibility still. If and for Chennai, it is just one game. I guess it's only Chennai and GT which can seal their playoffs with just one win. Apart from that, all the other teams are still in fight for their positions. Uh, and I guess next week the most important match would be between MI and LSG. That's going to be a crazy game. As an RCB fan, I wish LSG loses, because LSG wins, it's going to be uh, much tighter for all those teams which is still hoping to make 14 and still make the playoff. There is a chance, there is still a possibility that 14 can get you through as well. So mathematically there is still a possibility of that. So hopefully, to avoid that, we'll have to either let MI in or let LSG in, and let's see. It's gonna be crazy. I guess one of those will again get through from that game. It is like one of those will get through, and then all fight will be for the fourth position, if I'm not wrong. Again, well played. Maxi stood there. Maxi is having a fantastic IPL, I feel. And that is again brings us, like, fear. What happens if a 50 over game and 50 over World Cup is coming in India this time? Not sure. How good and how solid we have as a team. I don't see. Do we have the winning combination? Yes, we do, but not as such that we're gonna say that we are winning this year and taking away the cup. No, definitely not. Any team can win, and we cannot take our eyes from mm, that England, and definitely Australia, and don't forget Pakistan is amazingly playing well. uh, Anyways, guys, let's hope RCB makes it to final and get that trophy. I feel they don't let us at another time. Let's see what's happening. And if you have not watched my previous videos, please do watch those as well, about the fixing. Fine, guys. So signing off. Bye bye.